Alright, welcome back to more of Lost Isle. And let's see, I think there's one more triforce dungeon I can go into. I mean, at the least it's nearby level 2. Have to see if I can actually get in there. Always good to start in a relatively safe area so I can get refills. Okay, so I'm not trying to figure out where the closest warp point would be. Go back to the like the lava falls area. This might be close enough. Kind of use some of the shortcuts to get around a little quicker. Now the interesting thing with the boomerangs is, yeah, it doesn't stun the regular Gibdos. It can be kind of annoying. It actually does stun the red ones. Just trying to see what I've already explored. Trying to get to the areas I haven't gone into yet. Try to get rid of the big threats in here. And swipe off any Piats I can find. Kind of get the enemy loads down. Okay, this I can't do anything about yet. I need a stepladder for that. Okay, now this we can do something about. Yeah, boomerang's becoming more useful, if it wasn't already useful. Yeah, a couple more squares here, just take a look at these just to fill them in. Use that Gibdo's homing kind of against them, so I can just kind of swipe them off. Alright, we're gonna go back up this passage. Kind of this easy to miss cave. Although, again, you keep a note with the boomerang that you need the boomerang, so you don't really miss this. A little cramp down here. Luckily I can stun the grasp. You know, a few more of these boomerang switches. You needed the boomerang just to get in here in the first place. Alright, we're gonna head on into Triforce Dungeon 2. And this is kind of a bit of a maze. Just find some extra hearts first. So the gimmick of this place is teleporter maze. So you might want to write down some notes. You know, try to figure out which teleporters lead where. Because this can get kind of confusing to understand. I guess in general, you maybe want to try to find the most complicated one to reach, but that's not even the case all the time. And kind of beware of these fireball shooting cannons. And, you know, it may not be a bad idea to come here with the blue mail. And still cut down your damage. Okay, this one you got a few teleporters to choose from. I think you want to try the one in the lower left corner. And I think this one's the left one. I see you got how many teleporters to choose from here. But I think you take the one at the top because, you know, it looks like it's the hardest one to reach. And this one, you couldn't access that one on the left. But again, you have some of these that you know, 50-50 chance. Yeah, this one's a little tricky because you're gonna be right in the middle of a crossfire. So you want to make sure you face right when you get into this room. Okay, this one... I think you want to go in the one right next to the torch. Okay, yeah, this is the correct path. I think it is. Kind of a different room here. And then, again, you try to figure out the most difficult teleporter to get to. Which in this case, I think it's the one at the top there. This one, I think you just take the simpler one. Okay, this is where you want to get to. You want to get to that door. Because this will take you to pretty much the end. Just one little arrow obstacle course to go through. And there's your triforce. So it's not too difficult to pick up. Again, it may not be a bad idea to bring the blue mail into this place, just to give yourself a little more room to breathe. Yeah, that way those fireballs, instead of doing 2 hearts, they only do 1 heart. Because there aren't really any enemies in there to get refills on. So unless you take a wrong path and go back to the start, you know, you can get refills there. Otherwise, you're gonna have to figure out your way through that maze. And since I'm actually right by level 2, head back to that little weird teleporter thing. Actually won't take me too long to get back up there. Yeah, a little bit overdue to finish level 2. You know, but it doesn't hurt to get some stuff to make your life easier. Just stun that hand, just leave it there. Alright, so now we can actually, probably the next series of parts, actually go in and finish off level 2 for real. Now that we're a lot better armed to go through this place. So we'll start going through probably the next phase of level 2 in the next part. Alright, see you guys later.